Welcome to 2023, y'all. Well, technically last week was 2023.
But this is our first one of 2023.
This is our first one that we're doing because Tucker we banked him.
We banked him.
Banked him before Christmas.
We've had a busy holiday season. We've been apart for a while now.
Wait, Amanda, I want to say, you know that Arby's commercial that's constantly going, we've got the meats, we've got the merch.
We have merch.
Girl, we got the merch.
Look at us. Can you see us?
Look, can you see this? If you go to YouTube, you can. I like your hoodie. This is my I like your hoodie. It says what women binge. You have your I like your hoodie.
I do. And we also have the do we have I like your hoodie t-shirts or what women binge t-shirts?
No, we have what women binge t-shirts. We have the Sausage King, my named after my
coffee
husband.
mugs. I think there's all sorts of stuff up there right now.
Yeah.
It is so fun.
Check it out, guys.
Come join
get some merch.
The Cool Kids Club.
Yeah. And then come to the Comic-Con and we'll sign stuff.
Oh my God.
That'd be so fun.
That'd be so fun. I feel so famous signing someone's hoodie.
You were at the Comic-Con. Speaking of Comic-Con, guys, I went to Christmas Con where you guys remember we talked to Lacey and Mario. And of course, Amanda was there. And you were getting recognized behind my table there.
Yeah,
autographs
that was bizarre.
I think next time we need to have a double headshot. You signed a few there. Will people come up and get some?
I don't know if people would be so interested in that. Most of the ones that I saw were like you wrapped in a bed sheet.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of that.
Bed sheet. That was from Maxim magazine, 1999.
I mean,
okay,
you were like blazing hot.
Well,
I get it.
They stretched those photos. I was, extremely young, stupid, and skinny.
Well,
and messed up my metabolism forevermore.
Aren't you glad that was documented though? Like that phase of life.
I did not regret it. Let me put it that I did not regret taking off my clothes. And
I think back on like that moment in my life when I was hot. But there was a pageant moment of my life.
Oh yeah.
In like 2011.
So there's a lot of photos.
There's photos. And like I did have to wear a bikini on stage. And I am so glad I have those pictures.
But weren't you so insecure at the time? Like,
yes.
Weren't you like suck it in, stand up straight, turn the leg a certain way?
Yes. But I worked so hard for that body. And I remember thinking like I would get so mad when people would be like, pageants are so objectifying and you're just, putting your body out there, whatever. And I'm like, no. You don't understand. The biggest accomplishment of my life to that point, not today, but to that point was A, conquering like this thought that I could not have that body.
Mm-hmm.
B, having the dedication to go and work on it twice a day, every day.
Having a goal.
For
me, it was like being on TV and stuff.
Yes.
It was like a goal to stay in shape because I wanted to look a certain way. But it's so funny. I always say when you watch TV, if you watch the first season of a show, the women are like a little bit softer. They're a little more natural, body, hair, all of it. And then second season comes along and they don't like the way they've looked in the first season.
Like,
and all of a sudden they're fit. They've got
glow up.
They're spray tan. Their nails are done. Like muscle tone. Like all of a sudden it's just like a step up. You're
different,
like, oh,
yeah.
Look at that.
Well, and that's kind of how it happened. But I didn't have kids at the time. I was still in school. I was, somewhat newly married. And yeah, I had that goal and I had the time to dedicate to it. And walking on that stage, yes, 25 was a whole different metabolism.
Oh, yeah.
But walking on that stage, I had never felt so empowered. And I was like, yes.
Well, that's the thing. You got to, by the time you're in a bikini and you're walking out, you're doing a cover of a magazine or you're in a movie in a bikini. For me, it was like, this is it. I don't get it. Today's the day.
It's happening.
Let's see where we are.
But no, I do wish I had documented more of that because now I know 3 children later, C-section scars.
But you know what?
Our body's not gonna look like that again, and that's okay.
We earned it.
Oh, I love my body.
We birthed babies. We went through hell and back with with all different things, with personal things, physical things, whatnot. So I think you gotta give. You know what? I'm happy I can hug.
Yes.
I'm happy I can jump.
Oh, my girls told
knees work. My back is healthy.
My girls told me that they were glad my tummy was smushy. And I was like, me too. They're like, we're glad your tummy's smushy, Mommy. You're like a pillow. And I was like, okay, I'm cool with it. We'll keep the smushy tummy
So
for a while.
While we look at 2023 with like hope of being our best selves, that doesn't necessarily mean certain things. It means just a little different something to everyone. Like I want to be more disciplined with everything. I need to be more disciplined with my eating, and I'm more interested in that and getting like cooking a few healthy meals a week than I am with like getting skinny or anything like that.
Yeah, I feel like yes, all of those things. I think I certainly want to stay on top of like being healthy.
Yeah,
but I feel like my model skinny days. That ship has sailed.
Well, here's
I
the
don't
thing.
need to return to that.
You're 10 years younger than me, so this year I'm gonna be 47. Sorry.
A beautiful and
Look,
accomplished 47.
Well, when I'm 57, I know I'm gonna be like, "Why didn't I enjoy that?" So I'm gonna enjoy it. But I do feel things differently than I think you do yet.
For sure.
I think around 42 is when certain things started to happen, like I started needing readers, or I feel my knees start to, like, get achy, or I have a hip thing, and
Okay,
so
but
I
I
need to
also
get
just got a
healthier.
shot in my foot this week.
Ooh.
So I'm up there with your old lady pains.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not saying you don't have them, but I'm saying that, like, yeah, I think I saw a meme that said something like, you wake up one day, like, what someone said, "What is aging like?" And they're like, "You wake up one day in pain and, like, it never goes away." And it's kind of like, you wake up
Yeah, but we don't have to live like that, right?
Wait, I had to go to the chiropractor for, like, 3 days straight because
'Cause you
I
looked the wrong
slept
direction.
funny. I slept yeah, I slept
That's
with my
real.
head facing the left, and I couldn't turn to the right for the next, like, 2 weeks. It's what? What is this about?
That did happen to you.
That did happen. Guys,
Bless your
aging
heart.
it's funny because I did this Today Show segment, about aging,
Oh, yeah, that was
called
a
The New
really good
Rules.
segment. We should
Well,
put that on our YouTube so people can
yeah,
see
that's a
that
good
if they
idea.
missed it.
But it was funny. It was, it's all these women. They were all older than me, but they're all going on about aging. We should embrace it. We should, I don't know, just like everyone's like, aging should be great. And I agree. We should be positive about it because hey, look, it happens to the best of us, right? If you're lucky enough to make it to 90, like our friend Miss Rita Moreno,
Who is goals.
I mean, total goals. So the goal is to live longer, right?
Mhm.
Like the more birthdays you have, they say they're good for you because the more birthdays you have, the longer you live. So that's that's a good thing. So let's have more birthdays, right? But every year it gets a little bit harder, and I'm not trying to fool myself. Like there's a thing about aging that's a little bit difficult, and I feel like I was the only woman that brought it up there. I don't want to be negative about it, but I also want to be like, guys, there's like a mortality fear factor here happening as well with aging, and and just not feeling like you used to. So feel good in the day you are, because today's the youngest you'll be the rest of your life. So
Oh, that's a nice
right, today's the youngest you'll
perspective.
be the rest of your life. So
Also
enjoy
kinda
it.
depressing.
A little bit, but also like live for the now. I'm gonna be totally inspirational and say I did yoga at the beginning of this year and I don't really do yoga. So I just want to say, guys, be positive and
Be the
like
change you want
yeah,
to see
like
in the
just be
world.
you, but like be a better you. And like we can do this and whatever.
New Year, save me. It's just gonna be this, and it's fine. I'm happy with that.
So I watched those movies. Have you seen Knives Out and The Glass Onion?
No, okay, Glass Onion's on my list. I've heard
You
that I
but
might be
watch
able to
Knives
handle
Out
it.
first. I think you
Okay,
need to watch Knives Out first. It's not gruesome. It's not gruesome.
okay,
It's just it's funny. Did you see the Death on the Nile? Like the Agatha it's very Agatha Christie.
okay,
It's twisted and it's a little messed
but
up,
there's some
but
humor in
it's
it.
fun. Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Yeah, it's quirky. Like it's quirky.
I like that.
Yeah, and Knives Out was great. And then
Kinda like White
Glass
Lotus,
Yeah,
which will
it is a lot like White Lotus, actually, especially the second one, Glass Onion, because it takes place on an island. I think they shot it during COVID, and they bring COVID into it, actually. Like, the reason they're all together on an island
not
is
too soon.
because of COVID. Well, I think they were shooting it during it, and I have a feeling they probably got the inspiration from COVID to be, like, on this island together.
Okay.
Because what's interesting is they're not the same story, it's just the detective comes along, just like in Agatha
Mhm.
Christie, like, the detective comes along for the ride, which is Daniel Craig, which is so weird. He does, like, this
I
Southern
am so
accent.
glad that he's not a James Bond in this movie.
He's so not. He's like a Southern gentleman with his,
Thank
like,
goodness.
Kentucky or maybe it's a Mississippi accent. I don't know what the
I
accent
love
is.
him as an actor. I do not love him as James Bond.
No? I've never seen him.
No,
I'm not a
no.
James Bond
I've heard he's
fan.
hilarious in this
Yeah,
in
he
Glass
is.
Onion,
He's
though.
really, really brilliant, and it doesn't slip up on that accent as far as I can tell. You're a Southern girl. You listen and tell me.
Okay.
But it's funny because Knives Out is one story, and then Glass Onion's a totally different story. I mean, it's just murder mystery, clue type stuff,
Fun.
It's really fun.
I haven't had a whole lot of time to sit down and watch anything, just because holidays and getting
Just
everybody back
because.
into
That's what I like to say,
routine.
just because.
That's life, but when we have watched stuff, we've been watching Home Economics.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
seen that?
I have not. Oh, wait, is that the one with the siblings?
Yes.
Okay, I
Topher
watched a few,
Grace, and
yeah.
it is so cute. It's like a classic sitcom. It is lighthearted and
Alright, I'm gonna have to
funny.
try it again because I didn't like it.
You didn't like
No, I
it?
didn't.
Danica's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh my
she's
god, Danica's name is in Knives Out. They have a whole running joke about her.
oh, no.
I actually texted her. This is our friend Danica McKellar, you guys, in case you don't remember, go back and listen to that episode. But, I texted her, I said, "Did you have to give them permission to use your name in this?" She goes, "No, but I loved it." So it was super cute.
That's awesome. I'm gonna be looking for it now.
Yeah.
But she's in it. She plays like a headmaster of this like hoity private school,
No
which
way.
it so suits her. It's perfect. But I just loved it. It's like 20-minute episodes. There's usually a happy ending. They're just silly. And there's a character that literally everyone can relate to.
All
One
right.
of the siblings will represent who you are in your world. And it is
All right.
so fun.
Well, I've gotten into a lot of like I've kind of started in a lot of shows in the new year. I feel like there's so many sequels that I haven't got, or, I don't know what you call it, new seasons of shows that I haven't done yet. So I just started Handmaid's Tale. I just started Fleischman is in Trouble. So I want to talk about that next week. These are all just future episodes for season 5. Guys, next week starts season 5.
Can you believe that?
I know. Fleischman's in Trouble. And Handmaid's Tale. And then I'll watch a little Home Economics. And what was the other one? Oh, I need to watch 1923. Dying to see that because obviously
I've
Yellowstone
heard
Girl.
it's incredible.
Yeah,
obviously I haven't, Yellowstone's my bag, but
yeah.
But everybody who has watched it has told me that it's incredible.
It's going to be brutal, I'm sure. Especially, oh my gosh, but Harrison Ford, oh yummy.
He's so handsome.
He's even no matter if he's 80, he's yummy.
He could be 1,000. Him and Patrick Stewart. Woo!
I mean, Han Solo, Indiana Jones just doesn't get better than that.
It really doesn't. Sorry, husbands.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are
they
cute
would agree.
Too.
They probably love him too.
Honestly, they would probably leave us.
They probably would be like,
those men.
Yeah, they'd be like, you can leave me. It's fine. Go.
Why doesn't he want me? Yeah. Okay. So during our break and our holiday, I got to spend a lot of time with my family, which was really nice, and my friends. I got on a game kick.
Oh.
Which I love board games. I've always loved board games. But when your kids are young, you're like stuck playing Candyland.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Monopoly, Junior, Sorry.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Trouble. With the
Trouble.
That's my favorite Trouble. Of all time.
It's hard not to push that thing over and over and over again.
What a satisfying noise.
So good.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, it really is. I can feel it through my bones right now.
I can feel it.
I don't know why. It's like a warm, fuzzy feeling. And it's like an addictive. It's like, wasn't there a Ren and Stimpy episode where they can't push the end of the world button, but they just want to push it so bad?
Everybody's shaking and sweating and everything.
That's how I am about Trouble. I just want to push the button for everybody.
Happy, joy.
Happy, joy.
I actually got in the car the other day and my kids were listening to Happy, joy. And I was like, I know what this is. How do you know?
Yeah, how do
what
they
this
know?
Is? And then they all in unison just go, Daddy! And I was like,
of course, Nickelodeon guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, he
He's
didn't
obsessed with all
show
things
you that, right? And they're like, no, he just played the song. I was like, cool.
Oh wait, I feel like that would be good for Tucker at 10 years old. I feel like Ren and Stimpy is a good.
Oh, it's
right?
so disgusting, but yes.
But yeah, because like Ren and Stimpy, not like Beavis and Butthead.
No,
that
like
would be
the
more
original Ren and Stimpy's.
Because like Mason,
not the reboot.
Mason and Brady are sort of like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah,
they are like Beavis and Butthead. But that was MTV, so that was a little bit more mature. But Ren and Stimpy, I think they could. And
just
Doug.
the originals, though. According to the brain, the reboot is completely inappropriate.
Okay,
so noted.
Good to know.
Yeah, we watched it as kids. We used to have an uncle who would stay over on the weekends with us, and he slept on our sofa. And we were kids, so we woke up at like 6 a.m. and we would go into the living room and turn on Ren and Stimpy, which just grossed him out to the greatest extreme.
It's like a lot of boogers and vomit.
Oh, everything. Right? Earwax, like
their farts and stuff. And that.
Yes, there's
humor. I can't remember.
The like Stimpy's cat litter thing, Mr. Toastman who had the butt.
So funny. This is all part of Snick, and I should know this.
Powdered Toast Man.
Powdered Toast Man?
That was Powdered Toast Man.
I knew a lot of it, but you know what? I would see the clips doing press for Nickelodeon and Snick. I would see the clips of Doug and Ren and Stimpy, but I rarely got to sit down and watch a whole episode. So
Rocko's Modern Life and Ren and Stimpy were both just absolutely disgusting. In
Rocko
the best
was
way.
too?
Yeah, because they would always do those zoom ins and you'd see like their pimply skin and the sweating and the hairs and
the hair, like the hair growing out of the follicle or whatever. Yeah.
SpongeBob does kind of do it too.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we've talked about it, but I always judge people on whether or not their kids watch SpongeBob when I wouldn't let my kids play with kids that watch SpongeBob. Meanwhile, my son watches Stranger Things, so I can't say anything.
Yeah. Oh well.
What can I do?
You can always have another.
Yeah. What can I? Yeah. Burnt
Try
pancake.
again.
We talked about the burnt pancake theory that the first child's the burnt pancake, and after that you get better.
Oh,
but for me, I feel like my third one's my burnt pancake.
He's perfect.
He's totally perfect. He's amazing. He's hilarious.
He's so cool.
But he is, I feel like I ran out of steam with him.
Oh, how do we get here? Games.
Okay, you were gonna yes, games.
Games. So I've been playing games a lot. And there's this one that I really need to show you a video of.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure I need to bring it in the studio and play it with you. It's called It's Bananas.
Oh.
Have you heard of this?
Wait, I think someone just told me about this the other day. What do you do?
You wear a monkey tail.
What? No, I haven't heard about this.
This is not an ad. This is personal experience here. So it's an inflatable monkey tail that straps around your waist and hangs down below your legs.
Okay.
And you have to try and pick up these hoops.
With the tail?
With the tail.
That sounds...
It's like a hook.
Is this like a kid's family? Is this
it's
adults
a
drunken game? Is it a drinking game?
It can be. I
Okay.
mean,
okay.
You never know.
I mean, everything can be a drinking game. Apparently on Sabrina, when the
so
cat
funny.
talked, people would drink.
Our kids thought it was the funniest thing ever. Obviously, it completely goes over their head. But yeah, you got to use some propulsion methods to get it to go where you need it to go.
A little hip action.
Little
A
pelvic
little wiggly
thrusting.
Shaky. Yeah, okay. A little bounce, chicka, bow, bow.
It is hilarious.
All right. I'll check it out.
Really fun time. So definitely recommend. And then my kids got those Switch lights for Christmas too.
What's that?
So like the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my oldest 10 already had one, and he and I, that's one of the things we do together is we play Zelda on the Switch.
Okay.
I'm good at video games when I want to be good at video games.
The learning curve takes too long for me.
I don't want to play sports games or give me a story. Give me something where I can like explore the world and create my own little imaginary plot.
Like Sims or something?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
You're a Sims girl. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So Zelda was kind of that for me and Riker. And so now the girls got these Switch lights for Christmas, and they downloaded this game called Dreamlight Valley.
Oh.
And it's like Disney Zelda, basically.
Oh.
Like you are trying to restore this valley to its former glory, and it's been taken over by night thorns. And you've got, y'all, I have spent hours childless playing Dreamlight Valley.
Really?
It is ridiculous.
That's hilarious. There was a zoo app. There was something about building a zoo on the app a long time ago that I spent real money on.
Yeah.
Like hundreds of dollars, you guys.
Yeah.
Like I went down a rabbit hole where I had a list by the bed, and I would decide which animal was worth more money to put in the zoo and buy and feed and buy the food and expand the zoo and put the Ferris wheel in. I think I spent $99 on it.
I have been this person. Y'all know me. And I had to, what was it? The Sims last year?
Yeah.
Like the app, I had to get, or Sim City or something. And it was like 2 days in, and I'd spent like $200. And I was like, nope. This is how we become an addicted person. Yeah. So
that's funny.
There's that Dreamlight Valley. Also, the other night, under the influence of maybe one too many French 75s, Aaron and I created a game. Aaron's my sister, by the way.
French 75 is my drink of the year. That's my new thing. I mean, it was always gin and tonics, but now I've moved on to French 75.
I perfected it, by the way.
Really?
My recipe is.
Bring it on over. What are you doing later?
Of the year being 2023, by the way?
Yeah. It's like gonna be like
this year's drink.
Yeah, like during the holidays, that's what I was always ordering, and I'm like, that's my thing now.
God, it's so good.
Yeah, it really is.
So Aaron and I, well, the story, we'll backtrack in a minute. So Aaron and I are 2 French 75s in, and we decided to create a new game where we draw each other.
Okay. Now you're an artist, is she?
No.
Okay.
No, not even a little bit of an artist. And it is very impressive. I will post the results to the Instagram
This reminds me of, so Tucker's obsessed with this show where these 2 brothers do pancake art. Have we talked about this? They have like a griddle in front of them, and they have like squirt bottles with different colored pancake mix. And they have to make, like, I actually watched one this morning that was SpongeBob. And so they have to make, and the one brother is like an artist. He can make these things look amazing. And the other one just makes bleh, like it just looks like something threw up on it in different colors.
Well, I wouldn't say that Aaron made me look bleh. But I do look an awful lot like Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect.
Yeah. So,
nice.
But it's impressive. I'm not sure. Aaron looks a little like Aaron. But it was a really fun game. Highly recommend.
Check it out.
We need to do that one together.
All right.
And then other than that, to take this story back to where I was going with Aaron, I also picked up a new hobby.
Uh-oh.
I know you have one.
Is it tap dancing?
No. No, but I knew no.
Because somebody got me taps for Christmas, a little tap floor and tappy taps.
I haven't even told people what you got me for Christmas.
Yes! How are your shrimp?
They're so cute.
I got her an orb of shrimp, you guys. Are they alive? Have they survived?
They are alive and thriving.
They're supposed to live
Living
20 years.
Their best briny shrimp lives.
You don't have to do anything. The first few weeks, you have to feed them like a
I do
little
have to
bit.
feed them. But it's so fun to feed them because then their tummies turn blue.
What?
It's the coolest thing. Okay, so they're like pink little shrimp. Again, I will post a picture to Instagram.
I didn't get to see them alive, you guys. I gave her the gift and the shrimp were dead.
She
So I had to get her
gave me
new
a
shrimp.
bag of dead shrimp.
I had to get her new shrimp. I didn't open the box in time.
She literally presented me a bag of dead shrimp.
I figured if the shrimp live in the orb for 20 years, they don't need to come out of the box. But they did. They should have. Poor
It
little
was
things.
a
Rest in
beautiful
peace.
moment, though. I gave her these really cool tap shoes that can go on any shoes you have, which is really fun.
Yeah.
And
And then a piece of floor.
a
so I
floor.
can
Yeah,
tap.
so when you
I
go
can
on like
tappity-tap. And there's a
location-
workout to go with it.
Yes. Have you downloaded the app?
No, I have to do
It's
that.
so cool. Tap Fit, not an ad, but really cool. So yeah, I present her the tap shoes and she's like, "Wait, I got you something too." And she takes me into the side room and she's like, "Look, it's not wrapped, but I want you to see it." And then she says, "But I'm afraid they might be dead." And then she picks up the bag and it's like Darla in the dentist office with the dead
These
fish.
itty bitty, you can hardly see them.
But she's just smiling so big. And she's so happy.
Well, because Amanda loves anything alive. The constant DMs in my Instagram DM box are always strange animals. So I figured
Adorable animals.
shrimp orb. Hello.
It is the
yes.
greatest. I
It
love
is.
it.
It's fun.
So when you feed them like blue spirulina powder.
Just a tiny bit for like a few weeks.
The tiniest.
And then like their
pinch.
poop becomes like the fertilizer for more algae, and then they'll eat that algae. So they become
Eventually,
an ecocycle.
you don't have
your
to feed them.
ecosystem.
Yes. And so, but when you do feed them, they go from being like solid pink to all of a sudden their tummies turn blue
That's so fun.
because they've eaten the powder. It's so cute.
All right, you got to send me a picture because
I
I don't
will.
even know how big these guys are now.
Oh, they're tiny, but there's
you
so
can
many
see
of
'em.
them too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's probably 20, 25
Oh, good.
little shrimpies.
Oh, I can't wait.
Fun fact. So, Golda is my crustacean eater in the family.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So we're talking about them. She's like, "So do they grow?" And I was like, I don't know how big they'll get." She's like, "So you don't eat them?" And I was like, "No, these are pets." And she's like, "Cool, cool." So the next day I walk in, she's there with my helper, Pammy. And I overhear her telling Pammy, "Now don't sneak in here and eat any of these." And I was like, so clearly she's been thinking about sneaking in there and eating these.
So she was wondering if you were going to cook them up. Like, can I name them or are we
Or-
going to eat them?
Fish are friends, not food.
Not food. That's funny. I was afraid you were going to say she wouldn't eat shrimp anymore, but hopefully that won't go there.
Oh no, she'll totally still eat
Such
shrimp.
a good protein.
She's the kid who'll pick up the sausage and be like, "Thank you, pig."
Oh, if it gives you joy, thank it and then digest it.
I feel like that's a healthy way to look at
There
it.
you go.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, should we do our secrets?
Well, hang on.
Oh,
we got more to
we got
talk.
more. You wanna
I
talk
can save
about-
some for next week, though.
Okay. What? No, go ahead.
But we got to talk about the hobby because this is really cool.
Okay.
And then we'll dive into secrets.
Tell me hobby.
Okay. So Aaron and I decided we are going to become amateur metal detectorists.
Wait, what? What does that mean? Oh, you mean on the beach with like
the
a metal
beep,
detector?
beep.
Where are you going to do that? You don't live
Well,
near a
we did it in
beach.
her backyard the other day and we found treasure.
What did you?
I'm not joking.
Treasure or junk?
I mean,
Did you see my hoarding movie last year? Dirty Little Secret. Go to Lifetime. Check it out.
old junk is treasure
It depends.
in this situation. So this is actually really cool. So we're just like out in her backyard playing with the metal detector that she got for Christmas like 2 years ago and has never used.
Who gave her a metal detector for Christmas?
Her husband, she really wanted one.
That's
She was like
hilarious.
determined she was going to get into this. And
Oh, she's becoming an old lady before my eyes.
it's
And
the
she's like, what?
best. We do old
35?
lady things like drink French 75s and draw each other and go
Mhm.
metal detecting. So we go out there, and granted, it is like 4:30. We have no sunlight really, but we are determined. I was like, we've got headlamps. We can do this.
Headlamps and a metal detector.
We're
You're
au-
lucky you didn't get arrested.
We are awesome. Okay,
I hope there's a fence around this yard.
there's not.
People are like, what the hell are they doing?
Oh, her neighbors definitely had questions for us. But so we dig and we go into this one spot and we get this like really high pitch sting that we had not heard before. We'd already found like a Coke can at this point.
Give me an idea of the sounds. I
So
need to hear
the
these
Coke can
sounds.
was like a "Meh, meh," okay.
Okay.
The thing we found was like "Deet, deet," like really
Oh.
high pitched. We're like, "Oh my gosh." So
It's aluminum foil.
no,
Oh.
we get down there and we're digging it up, and it wasn't really that deep. So we're like, "Okay." So we pinpointed it and we pull it out and
Wait, it tells you how deep it is?
yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay,
and now
sorry,
you're
go ahead.
in. You're like, "Wait."
Well, I didn't realize there was, like, a science to it. I just thought it, like, I don't
Oh,
know, like
it's
going through a
cool.
metal detector.
It's
By the
cool.
way, that's totally what I thought you said when you said you were becoming metal detectors. I was like, "You're gonna decide who's carrying a weapon into a enclosed facility?"
Close. No. So I'm gonna start working security at the office.
There you go.
So you know.
There you go. Get you a badge. Metal detectress.
It's a thing. There is a club.
Wait, so what was the ding?
It's a great Lifetime movie. The Metal
The
Detectress.
metal detectress
Saves the world.
Metal detectresses. I wanna work with another woman.
Okay, we're a
I'm sick
team.
of just being like,
Let's do it.
just me and a guy. So wait,
So
the metal detector makes this sound.
makes really high
Okay.
pitched noise. We dig it up, and at first we're like, "Oh, what is this?" So it's like circular, and it's got a hinge on it, and it's like it opens, but we couldn't tell what it was. So we go back to the house. Oh, we also dug up a pipe like this big.
Oh,
So
were you supposed to take it out of the ground? Sure that wasn't going to your gas line?
I mean, it wasn't really attached to anything. I was able to pull it out of a hole. So
Note to listeners, be careful
I'm
when you
sorry if Aaron's neighbors no longer have
you
cable.
have copper pipes in your yard.
But so once we did that, we took it back to the house. We cleaned it up, and we realized that it was brass. And so we polished it as much as we could. We couldn't really get like it shiny
Okay.
anymore because it'd been there for so long. Turns out it was a makeup compact from the like early 1900s, like 1915.
Wow.
It was so cool.
I was gonna say maybe pillbox. That was my guess.
Well,
but
we thought that maybe, and so I like put in to Google just like potentially brass hinged compact to see what comes up, and it was like one of the first things that came
did you
up.
find the brand or anything?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did?
It is so cool.
What was it? Was
Okay,
it
I can tell you. Hang on.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool.
It was.
What
It
are you
has
gonna
a stamp. There was like some identifying features.
what are you gonna,
Oh, I
what
didn't
are you
save
gonna
the
put
thing
in
with the
it? What are you gonna
brand,
do with it?
but I can show you pictures. I'll post them. But look, so this is what it looked like when we found it. But you can see it had that like compassy thing, and it was kind of
Wow,
printed
yeah.
or embossed, I guess is a better word. And
That's how you
that's what it was.
oh, I see.
And so we were able to identify it. I mean, it's not super valuable.
Can you put anything in it? Like, can you use it?
No, ours is kind of like messed up a little bit.
Dented and
Yeah.
okay.
Like I don't think it would be usable for anything, but it was a cool find for our first
So
time.
look at you now. You're gonna be a metal
Just
detectress.
call me Jack Sparrow.
All right, Jack Sparrow. You're a little pirate. Gonna go
Dun,
down to
dun,
the
dun, dun,
shores
dun,
and
dun, 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 dun.
Now, if you wanna go
How
to the
about
beach
running, you gotta put your arms on
and if you wanna use that and go down to the beach, I'll go to the beach with you with my pina colada. You can go running around the beach with that thing all
or
day
our French
long,
75s.
and I'll just sit with a book and a French 75.
Speaking of books,
Of what? Codename Helene? I'm still getting through it.
I need you to finish it.
I love it. I'm savoring it. I'm, like, really taking my time with it.
Codename Helene. Have we talked about this one
I don't
before?
know. You read it a while back, and I've been reading it for a while, but it is so good. I'm just not able to
It's
read right now.
World War II.
Oh,
It
so good.
is this woman who
Completely fictional, right?
No,
No?
based on an actual human.
Okay.
The story is it's a novel, but her biography is real, and you can read it. And the author only embellished certain things to give more detail where it wasn't
Okay.
in the biography. All the people you see in the story are real.
Really?
The places,
Oh, there's some
the
horrific
events.
things that happen then.
Oh yeah,
It's disturbing. It reminds me a lot of City of Thieves. Did I ever make you read that one? The David
No.
Benioff?
I
David Benioff's one of the writers of Game of Thrones, and he wrote a few books, and one of them is City of Thieves, and is probably my all-time favorite book, besides Evelyn Hugo, but different kind of story. It's like this one. It's a historical fiction about, I think it's World War I in Russia, and a boy gets arrested. He's a Russian, but he gets arrested, for stealing off of a German soldier that fell from the sky, and he has to, he goes to prison, and they allow him not to be executed if he goes on a hunt with another prisoner, another young boy. They have to go look for a dozen eggs for the commander's or whatever he is, his daughter's wedding. So they have to find a dozen eggs, and he sends them out like barefoot in like Siberia, freezing
Oh
cold, no
gosh.
food. Cannibalism ensues and all kinds of it's a
Oh,
wild
I don't know
story.
if I can handle
It's a
that one.
it's not that gruesome. It's a wild story. It's not too unlike Codename Helene. It reminds me of like the feel and the smells and the danger of Codename Helene.
I love that about so this British woman from London.
Actually, she's Australian,
Oh,
but she
yes, and then she had moved to London,
moved
and
to
then she ends up in
Paris.
France.
Oh, I thought she moved to Paris. Okay.
She was originally in London and then went to
Okay.
Paris and then ends up back in London at some point.
And becomes a British spy for World War
Mhm.
II
And
as Germany is occupying France.
yes.
And she's like part of the she's like the lead of the resistance,
Yes,
right?
she
The
is
secret.
part of the moment that ends the war. And
Yeah,
it
she's insane. I mean, she parachutes out puts her red lipstick on and jumps out the plane. That's how it starts, you guys.
it's pretty amazing. And that's not a spoiler. There's
it's
still
literally the
plenty
first
of
page.
story to uncover. But yeah, highly recommend it. I read it in a day, maybe less
I
than a
know
day
it's
because
literally
I could not
taken
put it
me.
down.
I read like 2 or 3 pages every time I get on an airplane, and then I get on an airplane about 2 weeks later and read about 2 or 3 pages. I'm not in a reading mode right now, and I don't have the time to do it.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on with me, but there's this one book that is taking me a bajillion years to read. The longest it's taken me
What
to
is
read a
it?
book in a long time. And I actually like the book.
Well, that's how I feel about this one.
It's called The Wellbone Theater. I'm not done with it. I'm halfway
Oh,
through.
I saw that on your Goodreads.
Yeah. It's like, oh, by the way, follow us on Goodreads.
Yeah, we're on Goodreads, but I have nothing new to because I'm in the same book for 2 months.
I've been going through them, but The Wellbone Theater has like caused me to slow down. It's like reading an entire season of Downton Abbey. It is just
fun.
taking me through it, and I'm enjoying it. I love that time period. I love all the things that are happening. It's beautifully written, great characters.
Well, listen, at the end of the month or the beginning of February, maybe we need to do like a Galentine's Day book club episode. What do you think? I think it's time to catch up. It'll
Bring
give
the
us a goal
tinies
to read
back.
our books. You guys start reading these books, okay? Codename Helene, Whalebone what?
Wellbone Theater.
Whalebone Theater.
I don't know if they'll get through it the best.
What's the Colleen Hoover or Hover? I see her books all over the place.
I honestly have not read Colleen Hoover in a long time.
So
but
it's like it starts with us, it ends with us.
Verity.
Are these all good? I don't know anything about this writer.
I mean, they're all great books, I think. But
yeah, are they easy reads
very popular,
and fun and okay?
You can get them anywhere.
Well, yeah, I saw a huge end cap at Target today, and I was amazed at like how many books there were, and I was like, how have I not heard of this woman? So.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're good. I just haven't.
Well, one of my resolutions is to read a book a month.
Oh.
Another one is to get better about cooking and better about eating.
Okay.
But and then just to finish this script I started 2 years ago that I was writing. That's my other one, is to finish the script. I only have 10 pages left and I just won't do it.
Do it.
I know. I need to sit down and just do it.
I have no resolutions. I just decided last year was so good.
Yeah.
And I just kind of want to like live like that again.
See, I need to just up my discipline. I need to work out more just consistency. I guess I just travel a lot and stuff. So,
yeah.
But trying to work out more and read more and just find time to do the things that are important.
You can do it. I know you can.
I know.
I believe in you.
I'm going to try. Wait, real quick. What's your email at? Or should we do that after secrets?
We can do it real quick.
I want to see if your New Year's if your New Year's resolution includes being better about your stinking emails. You look sad. What is it? You're gonna scare me.
14,875.
Amanda. I'm at 78 and I'm pretty upset.
I mean,
about
it's
that.
still better than 100,000.
That's true. It's better than it was last year. So we've learned something.
That's personal growth.
That, you know what?
Let it
I'll
be
give
noted.
It to you. I will give it to you.
I'm a better human.
That over the course of 2022, you only have 14,000 new. All right. We're going to work it out, though. Let's start up unsubscribing.
Work it out.
But you guys subscribe to us because we want that. Amanda, it's a new year, new you.
New year, new eyeballs.
New eyewear. How about that?
Yeah, with Pear Eyewear, our newest sponsor here on What Women Binge. I'm rocking this.
Yeah, it's super fun, right?
Okay. How cool is it that I've got frames that I love. I think they are so cute on my face, but I can now switch them out with any outfit that I have.
Yeah. So instead of buying numerous pairs, what Pear Eyewear does is you can snap on the frame. It's magnetic frame.
Within 2 seconds, pop one off, put a new one on. Sunglasses, bam. Blue blockers, bam. Glitter.
So awesome.
Bam.
Glitter. You're such a glitter girl. So true. But there's so many different colors and patterns. There's tortoise and wood grain. And then There's all the different collections like Marvel, Harry Potter. So anything you're pretty much into, you can do holiday designs.
Yes, it's basically like this generation's phone case. You know how when we were kids, you had the face plates on your phone?
Yeah.
You do that with your
You
glasses.
do that with your glasses.
It's the
Pop a
coolest
new thing.
thing.
You're going out at night. You want to just wear like a sexy black with your black dress. You got your black frame.
Looking sleek.
Then you take that off. You want your glitter during the day. You know, you're going to a holiday party, throw on your holiday one. But it is New Year, new me. So holiday can wait.
I feel new.
I do feel new. I feel like I
is-
love the hope of a new year, right? Like getting to start again. But also what's great about this is, you know, without breaking the bank, you can change up your eyeglasses. So
It's so affordable.
yeah, because you buy the one frame and then you just get the magnetic top frame to switch it up. And so it's $60. It starts at $60, including prescription.
Yeah, and then you can choose from the hundreds of matching magnetic top frame designs, and it just makes it easy to change up your look, just like we said, all the time. Today, over 200 million children worldwide who need glasses can't get them, and every time you buy a pair of Pair eyeglasses, Pair provides glasses to children in need, which
I love that.
I did not know about that until Pair approached us.
So
And I just think that
you're
is so
buying-
cool and so important.
Yeah, you're buying a pair of Pair eyewear and a child is getting glasses that needs them because 200 million worldwide can't get them. That's crazy. And
So
that's
good.
awesome. I love what they're doing. So this year you can experiment with who you want to be in 2023 with Pair. So go to paireyewear.com/WWB for 15% off your first purchase.
That's Pair, P-A-I-R, eyewear.com/WWB.
Thank you, Pair, for sponsoring our podcast. All right, you ready to do some secrets?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I think we're going to like do really bad at this one.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you think that? Because it's been a minute since our.
Okay, can you name the guests that have been here?
Okay.
It's been such a fast year. I'm not sure.
We had 3 from my movie: Emily Kinney, Marissa Jarrett Winokur, Rita Moreno. We had, I think the season started with Jenna Lee Green.
Hang on.
Right? Did it start with
Jen
Jenna?
made me a list because I was afraid, and now I can't find the list.
Jen. Thanks, Jen.
Was
In
it
the
on
back.
dotted paper, Jen, or solid paper?
Oh, yeah. I heard that. So Mario and Lacey didn't do it, or Keith and Juliet Giglio didn't do it from our Christmas. Our Christmas peeps didn't do it.
So Jenna Lee Green, Angela
Johnson Reyes, yeah.
Mark and Crystal Martell,
Okay.
Emily Kinney, and Candace King,
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Sprightler, Rita Moreno, Marissa, and Tucker.
Which,
Which, by the way, Angela just announced she's having a baby.
what?
Yeah.
Lanter?
No.
Oh.
No, Angela Johnson Reyes.
I'm like, our book club buddy?
No,
Oh my
our comedian
gosh.
friend.
Oh, Angela's having
So
a baby.
congratulations to her.
And also one of our Maddie Selectman is
getting married. Big things
Isn't
are
that
happening.
brilliant? Yeah, you guys go back and listen to some of these episodes if you haven't.
And she's got a new podcast,
She does have a new podcast,
which we might go on.
But her book was Lemons on Friday.
Yep.
All right. Secrets. Here we go.
Are so fun.
All right, I'm gonna mix them up a little bit so we don't. I'm dropping them.
All right.
I'm a mess. All right. I'll read one. You read one.
Go
How
for
about that? All right. This one says, I kissed my CoStar at our rap party. No, wait. Our CoStar was married. I don't think it was from my movie.
Kissed my
Okay, so that's
CoStar.
got to be an actress, I'm guessing. So it's either Jenna Lee Green, Emily Kinney, Candace King, Taylor Sprightler. Oh, it could be Rita. It could be any of them. Marissa.
Okay.
Remember?
No,
I'm scared.
trying to think of handwriting. I'm trying to think back to Candace's old secret to see if this is the same.
Well, it's interesting because it says I kissed my CoStar at our rap party. My CoStar at our rap party. Does she mean our, like, I worked with her? I'm assuming it's
That one-
because who are our guys? Oh, we only have one guy. We only have Mark. So these are all ladies.
Did you have
That's
a
gonna make
rap
this
party
harder.
for Santa Boot Camp?
We did not.
So it wasn't any of those.
No.
I bet it's Jenna.
It could be Jenna.
Which co-star?
Oh, that's a good
So at a
question.
Sabrina rap party.
Yeah. I don't know.
Did Jenna date any of the?
Not that I know of,
Well,
but we can.
would she have kissed Nate?
Nate was dating Lindsay, who played my friend Valerie on
Okay,
the show.
so
So I
no.
don't think so. Nate was Nate's stingy with his kisses.
Did Tucker kiss a girl at a rap party?
Gosh, I hope not, but possible. He does
Okay.
like the girls.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, you read one.
Okay. Most nights I go to bed with my iPad, even though I'm not supposed to.
Tucker.
That one's pretty obvious.
That's definitely Tucker. He hides it in his bed. Our housekeepers find it once a week when they change his sheets. Yeah, that's my Tuck. Oh my gosh. All right, write his name on that one.
At least he was honest about it.
Though I'm very extroverted, I'm actually shy. With a drawing of a sad face but frizzy hair. Curly
Marissa.
hair. That might be Rita.
Oh,
What do
you think so?
I'm just thinking because that's kind of how her hair is like short and curly like that. I wonder. And it's like, do you think it looks like handwriting of a prior
generation? It is
generation?
very beautiful handwriting
Yeah.
too. Okay, that could be Rita.
Interesting. All right, let's hold that one for a second and think that's Rita.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel how that could be true, but I guess I don't know her.
You know, I think a lot of these actors, like think about how many we've had on here when we had the question that was introvert or extrovert. People would say like both. You know, a lot of the actor ones would say that they consider themselves introverted, but people think they're extroverts.
It's true. If she is, she hides it.
Oh,
so well.
And it might be a lot. I mean, she's very quick-witted and whatnot. It could be very bravado.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh, what's this one?
It says, I have a mugshot.
Oh.
Smiley face.
Uh-oh. Wait, let me see the smiley face. I have a mugshot.
Okay, I think this is Rita, so I'm gonna write Rita on this one.
I feel like this is something Taylor Spritler would say, but I don't think she's ever been arrested. But look at like the big handwriting looks young, doesn't it?
It's very girly handwriting.
Yeah, like young handwriting.
Oh man. Okay.
I don't know.
Could be Taylor. Could be Angela.
Could be. Emily Kinney?
Could be Emily.
Candace has never been. I don't know anyone that's actually been arrested.
I don't think that's Candace's handwriting.
Who's been arrested? Mark Martell?
Surely not.
Would he have had a
I feel like he and Crystal are very
maybe Angela Johnson Reyes.
Maybe.
It definitely looks girly though.
Okay.
I wouldn't give it to Mark.
All right, you do one.
Oh no, you do that one.
I should do
you did this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did that one. I can't keep up. I once passed out in the middle of singing a song in an audition in front of the whole creative team. Marissa.
Has to be.
Or Jenna, but probably Marissa. I'm thinking of our singers. We have Jenna, we have Marissa, we have Rita. Emily's also a singer.
Is this Jen's handwriting? No, because
Mark's a singer. Is it?
Oh, could be Mark.
I once passed out. What does it say again? Read it again.
In the middle of singing a song in an audition in front of the whole creative team.
Mark.
I don't feel like he's had to do many auditions though. Not in the sense.
Probably before he got discovered.
Marissa has done so many.
Yeah, that's true. And I would give that to Marissa's handwriting.
It could have been for Bohemian Rhapsody though.
Maybe. Or it could have been just before. Like, how did he discover he had a good singing voice? He must have auditioned a bunch before he hit, the Queen phase.
All right, let's come back to that one.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I got one. I have trouble finding people who loved New Kids on the Block more than I did.
That's so random. I definitely did not like them, as we talked about in our very first episode last year. Check it out, you guys.
Is this Jenna?
So Jenna's the right Jenna
and Candace
or Marissa. No, Candace is too young for who is it? Backstreet Boy? No,
New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block. So that's my generation, not even yours. Like you were too young for that.
I was there. Donnie Wahlberg was my love.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you were a little too young for that. No?
Oh no.
Okay.
It was Logan's first concert.
Was it really?
Yeah. I wasn't allowed to go because I wasn't old enough.
So
My sister got
it could
to go.
really be any of them. Oh, Angela. What's the handwriting look like? Could it be Angela? I feel like that's something funny.
This kind of looks like Jen trying to cover up her handwriting, though. No? No.
How many? Jen wrote a few of them, right?
I can tell
Jen wrote Jenna's and Tucker's and because I would have known Tucker's.
This could have been Crystal Martell.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, let's put it for Crystal. Let's think about that for Crystal.
Okay. I don't know. Wait, this is Angela.
Angela?
Okay. All right. I'm going to put Crystal. Let's keep going.
It might reveal itself. Once we read them all, then we'll go back through them. Those are two for you, but I'll open one. All right. We're almost there, guys. Once I presented fake documentation saying I was a teacher with a solid income to get an apartment. It worked, and no one was the wiser. Wow. Fake documentation saying I was a teacher with a solid income to get an apartment. Mark? Looks a little boy handwriting, maybe.
This is really pretty handwriting.
You think? Well, it's clear, but it's like very stick-like. It couldn't be someone with a famous face. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good point.
Because they couldn't say they were a teacher if they were already known. So, like, Jenna, I think, would have been too young as an actress.
If it was
Candace,
early on, though.
maybe. Like, it wouldn't be I don't think it would be Taylor. I don't think it would be Rita because she kinda hit it big young and was in Hollywood. Although maybe it could
Jenna,
be Rita.
maybe?
No, I think Jenna was too well known by the time she was
Oh, she was a teenager.
she was yeah, she was kind of we were, like, 20 when we started the show,
Yeah.
so unless it was her
Maybe
first
Crystal or Mark?
Yeah, it could be Crystal or Mark. I'm trying to think of some of the older because I feel like
Okay.
Emily, Candace, and Taylor, it
Hold
can't
on
be.
to that one. Oh, gosh.
Oh, it could have
This
been
is bad.
Angela. Uh-oh, alright.
I'll let you read that
no.
one.
I dated my cousin for months on end and only came to realize they were family when he walked into a family fire and excitedly hugged my cousins and called them auntie and uncle. A family fire? What's a family fire? I dated my cousin. All right.
She called them auntie.
It's definitely a she, so we know that, so it's not Mark. Auntie and uncle. I'm gonna say Angela.
I'm gonna say Angela on this one.
Because it's funny too.
Also, this handwriting is so pretty.
All right, let's say Angela.
Angela, we think you dated your cousin.
This is a huge one. Listen to this one. I don't think I want to know
It
the
says
answer.
family fire.
Yeah, family fire.
What is a family fire?
Like a
Like a bonfire?
an event? Maybe. Yeah, where would that come? Like, what does it mean?
I'm gonna say that one too.
I have a husband no one knows about. What is that?
Maybe Marissa, because she never posts her husband.
Marissa, yeah, but everyone knows who no one knows about. I mean, her husband's pretty well known in the industry.
I have a husband no one knows
And I don't
about.
think she hides him. It wouldn't
Jenna
be
doesn't have
Candace,
a
but everyone knows
husband.
who Candace's ex is. Emily's not married. Jenna?
Does Jenna have a husband?
I don't know.
Surely you would know if Jenna had a husband.
I mean, she doesn't on her Be Reals because we do Be Real together.
Should we call Jenna?
I'm gonna find out who has a husband. Guys, who has a secret husband?
Call her right now.
Crystal obviously is married to Mark, so it's not her.
Okay,
Angela's
pick up the phone.
engaged
Put her on
right
speaker.
now. What? Seriously?
We're calling Jenna right now.
She's gonna freak. I never call her. We only text. She's gonna be like, "What's wrong?" She's gonna think something bad happened.
This could be Emily.
Is that the last one, or is there one more?
No, there's one more.
It could be Emily.
It could be Emily.
Because Emily did have a boyfriend.
Do you think Emily's married?
Who would have to be like, okay, here's the thing. Sometimes in our industry,
we about
you have
to out one of our
appear,
friends?
right? I mean, I think that they don't think that we're going to.
Jenna would be the shocking one, though. Emily would not be that
Let me just
shocking.
ask Jenna. Hold on. Hang on. I have to disable airplane mode. Guys, I was trying to keep it quiet for you.
Put it on speaker, though.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me talk to her first. I don't like doing that. Is it working? It's on speaker. Hold on.
Come on.
No, the microphone's probably too powerful too. They'll probably know.
I can hear it ringing.
Yeah. Maybe it'll just sound like peanuts. She'll just be like, wah,
I really need
wah,
her to
wah,
answer.
wah, wah. Oh my gosh. Well, we should find out which one is hers. I think someone here knows which one is hers because she was on Zoom.
Oh, that's right. Are we wrong? Dang it.
Another husband?
This is not Rita. All right, hang
How
up
do you
on
know?
Jenna.
Oh man. All right. She's gonna be like, what's wrong? What is it? What is that? Wait, what is it? You think it's
Production assistant Jen has confirmed that we are wrong about this.
Why don't you think this is Rita?
I think curly hair is Rita.
But maybe not. Let's look at curly hair one more time.
Also, Rita loves men way too much to be secretly married.
Well, maybe she had another husband that no one knew about. Maybe she married Marlon Brando.
Maybe she is a lone Hugo.
Maybe she is Evelyn Hugo and she has 7 husbands and we just didn't know. All right, do we know anyone?
Production assistant Jen, are we on the right track? Okay.
We're getting no help here, guys.
Okay.
All right, what do we know? We know Tuckers.
Oh, this is mean.
You have another one. Uh-oh, go ahead. Last one.
Okay, here's the last one. I made out with my sibling's crush when we were in high school.
Ooh.
That is not nice.
Jenna's a twin.
That could definitely be
That could definitely be Jenna. Let me see. Let me say that's Jen. I mean, Jenna.
You think that's Jenna? Okay.
Written by Jen. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Let's go through them again.
Okay. But maybe... Okay.
All right, we definitely know Tucker's. He goes to bed with his iPad.
Yes.
I love that one.
I think... Okay, so we got Jenna is made out with my sibling's crush. Angela, do we think she was the one who dated her cousin?
Yeah.
Officially.
Let's go with that one.
Okay.
I'm going to say, do we think Crystal is I have trouble finding people that love New Kids on the Block more than I did? I think that's a good one. You know what we should do? We should try to figure out Mark's. Which one's not a guy?
Maybe that was Mark.
A secret husband?
No. New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block could be him. I have trouble finding people who loved New Kids on the Block more than I did. You think he was a big...
I could totally see him being a New Kids on the Block fan.
All right, well, let's figure out.
Right.
So it's definitely not...
How many are left?
Let's see.
We've selected 3.
We've got one for Jenna. We're saying
left.
sibling. We're saying Angela is the cousin. So this is definitely when he walked in the room. So that's a she.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think Angela's spot on.
I have a husband no one knows, which is a she, because Mark's married. Fake documentation saying I was a teacher. This doesn't say if it's a he or she. I once passed out in the middle of singing a song in an audition. We don't know if that's a he or she. So which ones are the singers though? We have Mark, Jenna, Emily, and Rita and Marissa.
Well, Candace is technically a singer too.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, she was a backup singer for Miley.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Gosh, it could be her. Holy crap.
These are really hard.
Someone has a mugshot.
Okay, I think that's Taylor.
All right, write down Taylor. Okay. Although she was famous from a young age too.
That doesn't mean she doesn't have a mugshot.
No, it would be on the internet.
We'll Google it after this.
It. Have the brain Google it.
I think Taylor, it was either this one or the teacher one. Or Mark could have been the teacher one.
Mark could have been the teacher one. We also have I kissed my co-star at our rap party.
Okay, this has to be...
I'm extroverted, but I'm actually shy.
That's Taylor.
Oh, hang on.
Who did she kiss?
Yes, it is. That's Taylor.
Who did she kiss?
I knew that too. Damn it. How did I not pull that off? I know who she kissed.
Okay, so this one's not Taylor. Who was it? It wasn't Joey.
It wasn't Joey.
So who was it?
I don't think she wants people to know.
Okay.
But she did have quite a few boyfriends and a brother in the show.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, narrowing it down. Okay, so I have a mugshot. That's
definitely Taylor. I can't believe I missed that one.
Could I have a mugshot be Emily?
Maybe. Yeah. Wait, let's just leave that one to last because then we'll figure it out. Extroverted but actually shy. We're giving that to Rita. What about the fake documentation about the teacher? It worked and no one was the wiser. Look at that nice handwriting.
That might be Mark. I feel like that's Mark. That looks like a songwriter.
Okay. Write Mark on that.
Like I write lyrics for fun, kind of.
Although, does that look like boys' handwriting about the passed out singing a song in an audition?
Not as much as this one.
Okay. See, this one looks
I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right.
That looks like boy handwriting.
Okay, we'll go with Mark.
Go with Mark on the passing out at the audition.
Okay.
And then go with
fake documentation.
Fake documentation. That would be something funny. Marissa would do that. Let's go with Marissa on that one. And then we got to figure out who has a husband and a mugshot.
Okay.
Here, check them off.
Okay.
Book.
This is wild, and I'm just throwing this out here.
Uh-huh.
I could be wrong.
What?
What if the mugshot is Candace?
Let's look it up. You do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm thinking...
I don't think Candace has a mugshot, but she is a wild child, man.
Okay. I think New Kids on the Block is Crystal. I'm calling it.
Okay.
I'm going to stick with Rita because she drew a self-portrait.
Yes, she does.
What? No.
It's Candace.
Stop!
Hold on. How is this girl our friend? We don't know this.
Why does she have one?
Vampire Diaries chicks busted for being in a flash mob. All right, Candace, we got you, girl.
Okay, that's the dumbest reason
We
to
got
have a
you. Here,
mugshot, but that's
give me
the
your pen real
greatest.
quick. Wait, hold on. So Candace's mugshot.
Here's mugshot.
That's funny.
For a flash mob?
Candace. And they're all smiling in the picture too. It's like a pretty like it's like a
Well,
like
you
a
know
minty
what?
green background, and there's 4 girls like smiling their butts off.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing. All right, so Candace's mugshot.
That's the greatest thing
We're
ever.
saying
Okay.
Mark is, what did we give Mark? Passed out at the audition.
Yeah. So who
We're still sticking with Rita as extrovert who's shy.
Yes. So
Okay.
a husband no one knows about and fake documentation as a teacher.
Okay. What did we do for Jenna? We said was a sibling crush.
Yeah.
Sibling stole a sibling. Stole the crush of the sibling.
Yes.
Stole the crush. Angela, what do we have for Angela and Crystal?
She dated her cousin.
Dated cousin, we're saying?
Angela.
Okay. Dated the cousin. Emily Kinney.
I think she's married.
You think she's got a husband? All right. We think she has a husband. Taylor is kissed a CoStar.
And so that leaves one person who is teacher.
Marissa. It leaves Marissa.
That's hilarious.
Teacher, fake teacher. All right. So here's what we got. Jenna Lee Green stole her sister's crush. Angela Johnson Reyes dated her cousin, Mark Martell, we think. Guys, we're just totally making this up. We don't actually know many of these, obviously. Mark Martell, we think passed out an audition. His wife, Crystal Martell, we think loved New Kids on the Block and couldn't find anyone that liked him as much as she did. Emily Kinney, we think has a fake husband.
No,
I mean,
a real husband.
She's been faking that she doesn't have a husband. Candace King has a mugshot.
That one is true.
That one's true. Taylor Spritler kissed her co-star. Rita Moreno, we think, is a shy extrovert. Marissa Jarrett Winokur once faked being a teacher for an apartment. And Tucker hides his iPad. What do you think? I think we did pretty well.
I feel like we nailed it.
I'll verify a few.
I'll
text some of our friends and see what happens. I'll see if they'll let us know.
And Marissa,
I'm
she's
texting Rita
sneaky.
right now.
Knowing how like strategic she was with Big Brother, that would I could totally see her.
She is good
doing
like that.
that.
That's true.
So, all right. All right.
I'm
So
texting
next
Rita.
week. Oh, you're texting Rita?
Wait, we already did our emails, right?
Yeah.
And next week we'll start with new this or that. We'll ask each other some
Next week is season 5. We're gonna have a new studio.
A new studio, guys. New year, new studio.
Might change some things up format.
Get the merch.
Maybe?
We got merch, y'all. We got the merch.
Say goodbye to our beautiful.
Yeah, this has served us so well for our first year. You guys, we're 1 year in. It's our anniversary. We're starting season 5. Happy anniversary. Mwah! Where are my flowers? Where's my chocolate?
I brought you chocolate covered pretzels.
You did. Thank you. I already broke my diet. Everybody's doing dry January. We've talked Tucker into no sugar January. It's his dry. He calls it dry January though. So if you hear my son talking about dry January,
hilarious.
It's not because he's not drinking. It's because he's not doing sugar. So I can't bring those pretzels home to him.
Or drinking. He's not drinking either.
He's not drinking either. No, that's true. He's not. But he never has. It's not like he stopped drinking.
That's hilarious.
Because he never started.
Dry January.
Dry January for Tucker. And me. I'm trying to do no sugar, but
I'm sorry I brought you pretzels. I didn't know.
Chocolate doesn't really count.
They're technically yogurt covered pretzels.
Oh.
So they're healthy.
Totally different. Totally different. I probably need to do like salt-free January too, because I like my salt.
Salt.
I do eat a lot of salt.
Where's salt?
Is there a song about salt?
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
How are we friends?
What's the salt song?
Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Okay, so Margaritaville has a salt aspect to it. What do they say?
Searching for my lost shaker of salt.
I know that part.
Salt.
Oh,
No.
There's like a cheer, like a brown-eyed girl or whatever.
Okay, well, I know what we're doing when Jimmy Buffett comes to town.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot of that kind of.
I'm appalled. Candace and I will drag you to see Jimmy Buffett because she too loves Jimmy.
Really?
Yes.
All right, her and her mugshot will take us to see.
I just
Jimmy
love that it
Buffett.
was for a flash mob.
Hilarious. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't for something else. Oh, it's time to be real. Do you want to be real?
Yeah.
Let's
I'll
be real
with
real quick, guys. Guys, be real. Oh wait, this isn't live.
It shows both sides of the
Hold
camera,
on.
by the way.
Yeah, go watch if you don't know what it's about, watch on Wait, I think your eyes are closed.
No.
Wait, we can do it. I just learned that you can actually delete it.
Oh.
Okay, another chance. I don't even know what I look like. I only discovered that I can find out what I look like on the other side. I had no idea.
Cute.
Yeah, I'm on Be Real, guys, but with like 5 friends. So it's pretty safe. And one
right.
teenage boy, so I can't like post weird things. Not that I would.
Yes, you would.
But I can't.
Okay, so next week, we're starting out, we're trying to do this year a little more timely, not banking as many.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna try to do we're gonna do them week to week, like, but more live and more
we're gonna ask you guys for a lot more input. So get with us on social medias and YouTube and give us your comments and questions. And you can email us at what is our
no, I don't know. Go to
www.questions@gmail, I believe.
WWB questions. You can go to wetwomenbinge.com and find out everything. Figure out how to watch us on YouTube. Figure out how to our Instagram is on at What Women Binge, and there's a link in there too to go to the link tree to find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all kinds of fun stuff. And also you can find our merch there.
Get your hoodie.
Go get your I Like Your Hoodie. And join us next week because it's going to be all new, you guys. Yay! We're going to start the new year with a new look in our studio, and we're going to have some new content. We're going to talk about lots of new things. So thanks for being with us this week. And rate and review. And thanks for listening.
Yeah. We'll see you soon.